first movie, but it's about the first third of my life, you know, and it took a long time to do. I would never have done it if she hadn't been so generous with her time to push me and to make me do it and help me with it and so on.
Is there the second half or the second third coming out?
A lot of people are asking that. To be really honest with you, I don't know at this point. It took a long time to write the first part, so maybe one day.
Emma Walton Hamilton, what's your favorite children's book that you've written?
Oh gosh, that I've written
Yes.
or that I've read?
Yeah, either one.
You know, well, the book that was for me the formative book growing up was Norton Juster's The Phantom Tollbooth. That was just my favorite go back to book on rainy days and so forth. And people often ask us which is our favorite of the books that we've written, and it's so hard to answer. It's like saying, you know, which is your favorite chocolate in a box of chocolates, or which is your favorite child, you know, because you love them all for different reasons. But I would say that I'm particularly proud and excited about the one we've just finished, the poetry anthology, which is a real labor of love and so beautifully produced for us
It's
by Little
given us
Brown.
an enormous amount of pleasure to put it together. I love the music in poetry and find that a lot of the songs that I've been associated with, or even songs that I love and I haven't actually sung, have sometimes the most beautiful lyrics, and I usually choose songs for lyrics first and foremost, and then the melody. If it's a beautiful melody, it's just everything comes together. And so I've always felt that lyrics to songs are sometimes poems in themselves. So I've included a lot in the book. I'm hoping that children will discover for themselves, or adults, wow, that's a beautiful poem, who wrote it, and then realize that it's a song. And
Want to go and listen to the music.
I want to go and listen to the music.
As mothers, finally, is it important to teach young children to read or be exposed to reading? Does that make a difference?
We're passionate advocates of literacy and for literacy. We do everything we can in that respect.
And I would say that it's not so much incumbent upon parents to teach their children to read. They may well learn that at school. What's incumbent upon us is to teach them to love reading and to read to them and with them as often as possible. And in that way, they will very likely grow up to be lifelong readers themselves.
I have to boast a little bit. She's written the most wonderful book and self-published it. It's called Raising Bookworms, and it's about just that, raising children to love and find the joy in reading and keep it constant as school years go by, and how difficult it becomes when assignments are handed to you and sometimes they're very boring. How do you keep a child's love of reading alive and sparkling? And her book is just wonderful.
Well, if people are interested in finding that book or other children's books that y'all have written, and this newest one, where can they go? Where should they go?
Thank you for asking. They can go to our website, which is julieandrewscollection.com.
julieandrewscollection.com.
For any of the books in the collection, and also raisingbookworms.com is the site for the reading book.
Emma Walton Hamilton and her mother, Julie Andrews. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Peter,
you, Peter.
very much.